Do you have too much zucchini in your garden?
Why don't we spiralize it?
Sounds good to me.
Our family favorite today came from Janelle, and she told me that she makes this dish when her grandkids come over because they're kind of picky eaters and the kids love it. So she normally makes this ragu sauce with a traditional pasta.
But today we're going to spiralize some zucchini and yellow squash, also known as summer squash. But if you don't have a spiralizer, or just if you prefer, you can use a spaghetti squash.
And then comes the sauce. Now we're making a ragu today with red lentils and walnuts.
I thought ragu usually has meat, but that sounds delicious.
Yeah, this is a new version. So the first thing I'd like you to do is make sure that your squash is at room temperature.
And that's because we're going to be eating it raw today.
That's right, we want to make this taste like you just picked it from the garden.
The next thing we're going to do is measure out our seasonings. Today we're using some salt, some soy sauce, some sweetener, and we chose agave today, but maple syrup or brown sugar would work just as well. We have some chili powder for a little heat and some nutritional yeast.
And a half a cup of rough chopped walnuts.
And finally, to add to that texture, we're going to use some red lentils. Now, lentils are a legume and they are just packed with protein. You can often use them in place of beans in many recipes. Lentils cook really, really fast and you don't need to soak them, but we do recommend rinsing them before you use them.
So I have 3 cups of marinara sauce on the cooktop. Now, if you'd like to learn how to make our homemade marinara sauce, I teach this in our online course, and you can hop on over to the website and sign up for that. Now, with the marinara sauce, I want to bring this up to about a medium-high flame, and we're going to add 1.5 cups of water and our red lentils, which have been nicely rinsed, and the rest of our seasonings. Now this is optional, it's just a little bit of liquid smoke, maybe a 1/4 teaspoon. Comes up to a low simmer, I'm going to cover it for 10 minutes. And then we'll add the walnuts towards the end. We're ready to spiralize. Now this is a kitchen appliance that I received as a Mother's Day present a few years ago from Williams-Sonoma, and it's all set up with our zucchini.
And if you don't have a spiralizer like this one, what I use is just a small little kitchen gadget, and it takes a little extra work, a little muscle, but it gets the job done.
And what I do sometimes is I'll go in and cut my, my noodles, because you can see they're going to be quite long, which they're gorgeous, but it makes it a little difficult eating sometimes unless you go in with a fork and knife. So we've just spiralized 6 zucchini, our summer squash, which will be the perfect serving size for a family of 4. Okay, I wanted to share this with you because this is often how I cook in the kitchen, is I make a simple salad and all I do is take 1 tablespoon of olive oil, a good quality olive oil that you wouldn't cook with, and a tablespoon of red wine vinegar. Now next to that, I'm not even gonna bother whisking it. I'm gonna throw in a couple handfuls of arugula. This is something I just bought at the market, and a couple of handfuls of spinach, and we're gonna hand massage everything together in one bowl and serve it.
So we have our squash and ragu here, and we've added just a little bit of fresh basil to the top. And if you'd like, you could sprinkle a little bit of nutritional yeast as well. And for our tossed salad, we added a few tomato wedges and a couple of green olives.
Just a little taste of Italy. Thank you, Janelle, for sharing this recipe with us.
Ciao!
Ciao, ciao! We hope you enjoyed our time together.
And if you like cooking with plants, be sure to visit almostvegancookingschool.com and enroll in our online cooking course.
It's all in an effort to heal our bodies, heal each other, and heal our world. One recipe at a time.